How's it going, everyone? Good? Well, this is definitely not stand-up comedy, so you don't have to worry about that. You all look amazing. This is the pre-show kind of gig here, and we're going to have your host, Emily Agard, going to be interviewing Ryland James, who we're all excited to see. Now, I will be going around. If you guys have any questions for the live stream, ask me. And 9 plus 10 is 21. I know that's the question you wanted to ask. Yes, I know. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will answer on your behalf. So I will be kind of going around, walking around. If you have one, just be like, Devo, I have a question. I want to ask it. Favorite color is blue. I like long walks on the beach. My number is 647. No? No? Okay. Nobody wants it. Fair enough. But are you guys excited? Or tired? What time is it, guys? Yeah, we have vitamin water. I don't think we have coffee. We have food for you guys if you need. But yeah, I'm very excited. And we are going to be live in 4 minutes. We are very precise here at YouTube. Okay, we don't want to be late. Does anyone have any questions right now? Whoa, before we even start, you have 4 minutes to go to the washroom. There's no leaving and walking right across the stage. This is live, people. So if you need to go to the washroom, please do. Nobody? Is this studio owned by YouTube? Yes, it is. I'll have my lifelines just in case, Mark. Thank you. It's actually a beautiful studio. There's a couple other rooms that they have for any other. No. It's not affiliated with this. Inside the school, but not affiliated. Yeah. 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 So there's different rooms that they have with different equipment. So it's cool. But this is the bigger room, the biggest room, and the cleanest in terms of design. Any other questions? Cool. So I guess we could get a little bit of music, and we'll get started in 3 minutes. And Emily Agard will be your host for this evening. Enjoy.
sent me out in the cold, facing a firestorm. Baby, I'm headed towards a river. Left me with nowhere to go, places that nobody knows. I hope when it rains it pours forever. Rain down on me, I can feel it rushing through my bones. Whoa, oh, oh. Watching, waiting, I don't wanna hold back anymore. Whoa, oh, oh. Don't complicate it, talking you in me. What about it? What about it? This kind of situation, it's got you begging me. What about it? What about it? Feels like just moments ago, we were in 40 below, tumbling out of control together. Now that it's you on your own, caught in the eye of the storm, the battle goes on and on forever. Rain down on me, I can feel it rushing through my bones. Whoa, oh, oh. Watching, waiting, I don't wanna hold back anymore. Whoa, oh, oh. Don't complicate it, talking you in me. What about it? What about it? This kind of situation, it's got you begging me. What about it? What about it? I don't wanna face it, 'cause I don't got the patience. Another day wasted, waiting for you, waiting for. No, I don't wanna face it. Tell me what it all meant. Another day wasted, waiting for you, waiting for. I'm done with telling you no. Feels like we've been here before. We keep on living a lie together. Don't complicate it, talking you in me. What about it? What about it? This kind of situation, it's got you begging me. What about it? 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 You sent me out in the cold, facing a firestorm. Baby, I'm headed towards a river. Left me with nowhere to go, places that nobody knows. I hope when it rains it pours forever. Rain down on me, I can feel it rushing through my bones. Whoa, oh, oh.
Hi guys. Hello. How is everyone doing today? Good? Yeah? Okay, that's great. Well, I'm very excited to be with you guys here today. My name is Emily Agard. I am from MLSE Live and Air Canada Centre. Like I said, I'm so excited to be with you, but I'm even more excited to be introducing to you our artist of the hour, Ryland James. Now I know you guys are big fans, and you at home, you're also big fans watching, but to give you a little bit of background, Ryland is a 17-year-old musician from Deserano, Ontario. You may recognize his face or his name from YTV's hit series The Next Star, where he made it to the season finale in season 7. He's also just working on his debut album with musicians like Tyler Shaw and Magic, and he is going on tour with Scott Hellman in just a few days. He's really busy. He even just wrapped up a campaign with Roots. He's got a lot on the go. We're going to have so much fun during this YouTube live session. We're going to be taking a lot of your questions. So if you do have a question for Ryland, the next 30 minutes would be the perfect time to ask. And he's also going to be performing some of his original music here today, which is very exciting. I think to kick this thing off, we should actually get him out here and get him to start with a song. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Ryland James.
Hello, how are you guys? Good, awesome. All right. So this song here that I'm about to play is called Secrets. I'm trying to make this work, shouldn't feel like work. Why we keep returning to this? Do I take your word, or would it leave me burn? Flames can quickly turn to ashes. Maybe we're getting this wrong. Why can't we just get along? I can't figure it out, and it hurts me, babe, hurts me. Lately it feels like a storm, shouldn't be feeling so torn. All our memories rushing over me in waves. If you told me the truth, would I lie to you? I can spare you the pain if you want me to. The secrets I keep lying next to you got me thinking that you got your secrets too. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. Don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. Our deceptions learn when the tables turn. Is there something we're both missing? Maybe we're getting this wrong. Why can't we just get along? I can't figure it out, and it hurts me, babe, it hurts me. Lately it feels like a storm, shouldn't be feeling so torn. All our memories rushing over me in waves. If you told me the truth, or would I lie to you? I can spare you the pain if you want me to. The secrets I keep lying next to you got me thinking that you've got your secrets too. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. Don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. Don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't wanna know. The secrets you don't tell me. The secrets you don't tell me. Thank you, guys.
All right, Ryland, that was awesome.
Thank you very much.
You are such a natural.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm so excited to be with you here today.
I'm excited,
We're
yeah.
hanging out with a bunch of your closest fans here.
Yeah.
We've got them watching at home
Yep,
as well. I mean, there's a lot going on for you. You've got a lot on the go.
Definitely.
Your debut album, you're working on it.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, I've been working on it now since I think August last year.
Okay.
It's been a while, but yeah, I've been finding my direction, sort of finding who I am as an artist, and we're getting there. We're still working on it, but yeah, we've definitely found sort of a direction for me, and I'm really excited about it.
As you work on your debut album, who would you say or what is it that has been shaping your sound recently?
Definitely just the overall urban sound. I was never into that really per se before I started working on this album, but I was kind of talked into it a little bit, and then I started listening to it more, and I said, oh, this is really cool. So I've incorporated a lot of that into my music now, and yeah, it's been really cool. Yeah.
Now, I know your family has some deep roots in gospel, but you're
Yes.
still influenced by artists like Shawn Mendes.
Definitely.
Who are some of the artists that you really, really look up to?
I have a lot of artists that I really look up to. Definitely, before I got into the really urban stuff, Tori Kelly, she's always been a huge influence of mine, still probably my favorite singer. I just love how she's able to use her runs and stuff to make the song. It's just so cool. So I've taken that from her. Adele, her ballads, I love Adele. Ed Sheeran, his songwriting, and now lately it's been The Weeknd.
Okay, did you go to his show?
I didn't know.
No.
No, I wish. I was at CBC Music Festival.
Okay,
So.
okay.
Yeah, but no, I love The Weeknd stuff, and I love the production. So I'm definitely incorporating all those artists kind of into my sound. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also mentioned earlier that you are working with Tyler Shaw.
Yes.
What's
yeah.
it like working with him?
He's really cool. I met him in July. He messaged me on Twitter. He was the one who kind of got me started on this whole thing. And yeah, he messaged me and said, "Hey, do you want to write?" And I said, "Well, yeah. I'm a huge fan of him."
You're like, obviously, yes. I
Yeah.
want to.
So I went to his place and we worked on a couple songs. We're still writing to this day, and he's such a talented songwriter and artist, and it's been really awesome working with him. Definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of tweets, didn't like Shawn Mendes tweet
He
you?
did. Last April, he tweeted me.
What
yes.
was the tweet?
It was, hey, dude, I checked out your covers. Keep it up. Or, yeah, something like that, yeah. And no, that was really awesome. That was also, that kind of jump-started, because I had just been doing my own little thing with covers and stuff, but when he tweeted me, that definitely was
It's
huge
like a wow
inspiration
moment.
to keep going. Yeah, definitely.
Do you have it like printed and framed on your wall? Because I know I
I
would.
do not, no. I had it pinned on my Twitter for a really long time. I still
Yeah.
have it like in screenshots all over the place, yeah.
It's a nice little reminder.
Definitely, yeah.
So I am a big fan of your covers, as I'm
Thank
sure
you.
your fans are
Thank
as
you so
well.
much.
I love your James Arthur cover so
Thank
much.
you.
It's so great.
Thank you.
What other covers are you like? Can we expect more covers? I know you're going to be doing original music here
Yeah,
today. But
yeah.
in terms of covers, what can we expect in terms of anything you're working on?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll probably do more covers in the future. Right now, I'm really focused on my sound and sort of my original stuff. So I've been writing a lot. I haven't had a lot of time to do covers and
Right.
stuff. But
You're busy doing
yeah,
your own
I
thing.
know.
Okay?
Yeah,
Fine.
but yeah, no, I've been finding my sound. But yeah, I'm sure in the future I'll do covers. Yeah, yeah, more. Yeah.
So briefly touching on The Next Star.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that?
A huge amount. That was the first time I'd ever really been in the professional music industry, like the real music industry.
And that wasn't too long ago
No,
either.
it wasn't. It was 3 years ago, and I had just turned 15 when I started on it, and very nerve-wracking in the beginning because
I can imagine being 15 years old.
Yeah, very nerve-wracking. But no, as I progressed in the weeks, I learned so much just about the industry itself, how to perform, working with other artists and other people in the industry. It taught me basically the basis for what I know now. Yeah.
So you said you were nervous when you were going out. Did
Very.
you? I can like it
Yeah.
being in front of like 3 judges,
Yes.
watching your every move.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you have any like pre-show rituals you would do to like get you in the zone to like prepare you?
I don't remember if I did it back then, but now I know when I'm backstage before an event, I'll be like jumping up and down, like doing jumping jacks and stuff. It just gets the blood flowing.
I
Like,
feel like I just watched you do that.
yeah,
back then.
yeah. Just standing still is not. It doesn't help.
It's
the
not a
nerves.
thing.
No,
You
no.
don't get the blood flowing.
No,
Totally.
exactly. Yeah.
Now I feel like I have to ask this,
Yeah.
being from MLSE Live and Air Canada Centre.
Yep.
What has been your favorite concert ever to attend?
Oh wow. The most memorable I think for me was probably I went to Ed Sheeran on September 20th, 2015. I remember the date.
Oh,
I think it was
yes.
September 20th.
That
Yeah.
was at Air Canada Centre?
Yeah, yeah, and I just remember very profoundly. I remember that he was just so good live, just so much. I don't know what it is, just the live atmosphere, whatever it was, and the way he plays his loop station and everything without any other band around him. It's just so crazy
One-man
live.
show.
Yeah, he's like thousands of times better live than anything of it. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
What about your first concert ever? What was that?
I think I think it was One Direction in
Yes.
2014. In 2014,
Yes!
I was on the Next Star at the time, and my sister's was a huge fan of One Direction,
Yes.
and
Aren't we all though?
yeah,
You know?
yeah. And so I went to the Rogers Center and
Yes.
watched them there. It was really cool.
I was
yeah.
also there, and I
Yeah.
did fangirl. I
Yeah?
will not lie.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, I love asking this question.
Yeah.
If you had to choose an emoji that describes you, what would that emoji be?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
It's a tough one. You
Yeah.
never really think.
I say it to everybody. I send the laughing emoji to everybody, and I feel like I'm always laughing when I'm.
The one with the tears?
Yeah,
like
the one with the
okay.
tears, because I laugh so much. But there's also.
But are you actually laughing? Like, is it just one of those things where you're like,
half the time, maybe half the time I'm just like straight faced. Like, that's so funny. But no, the funny,
So funny.
I'd say also that monkey one that's like holding the face
yes,
because.
those are real cute.
Yeah, yeah.
What song are you jamming to right now?
Right now I am obsessed with Clovers by JoJo.
Yes.
It's very underrated song, but I love it so much.
JoJo in
Yeah,
general is just
JoJo's
underrated.
her new sound is amazing.
We should like get you
Yeah.
and JoJo to do something. Can you
We
imagine?
should, yeah.
That needs to be
That'd
a
be
thing,
so
guys.
cool. She's so awesome, yeah.
Okay, so we had a bunch of fan questions come in on Twitter.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna go through a couple of those.
nice.
Let's start off with when and why did you start playing?
I started playing, started singing when I was about 10, I believe. I had seen, I think it was Shaheen Jaffergoli on Britain's Got Talent singing Who's Loving You by the Jackson 5.
Okay.
And I remember he was around my age at that time, and I thought, well, I want to do that. So I sang the song, and my mom and grandma heard it, and they said, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
And so at school I sang it too, and my teachers thought, wow, that's awesome. You gotta keep going with that. So
And you said you were 5 years old?
I was 10.
Oh.
10. Yeah, not 5. No, I was 10, and I sang that song, and from there on out, I kind of have just continued to grow as a singer. And then right after I was on the Next Star, I started learning piano and guitar, just so I was able to accompany myself and write. And from just then on out, I've been practicing and.
Did you ever take any like music courses when you were in high school?
I
Or-
did. I
Yeah?
took vocals class when
Okay.
I was in grade 10, and then I took guitar when I was in grade 10 too. So
Nice.
a little bit of music, and then a lot of extracurricular stuff with the music teachers, and they really helped out too. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Next question. What do you do when you're not making music?
I feel like I'm always making music. When I'm just at home, I usually I like to relax. I live in a really small town, so it's just very peaceful and quiet. So I like to hang
like,
out.
what is there to do in Desperado? Like, what do you do?
We walk around the town. When friends say, "Oh, you want to go out?" That means walking around and chatting
for a
and
walk.
stuff. Yeah. No, but I like to, I guess, watch YouTube, Netflix.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
to.
hold on. What's your favorite like Netflix show right now that
I
you're watching?
love The 100. The 100 is such a cool show.
Okay, should I
Yeah.
start watching that?
You should.
Okay.
I just finished the 4th season.
Got it.
No, and the 5th season I don't think it's out till next year, so I'm kind of.
Okay, got it. I'm really into Riverdale right now. Have you
Yeah,
watched
I
Riverdale?
haven't watched Riverdale. I've heard it's really good
I
though.
highly recommend it.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Yeah, nice. I'll have to.
All right. This one's funny. What's your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Ooh, well, Clovers right now.
Okay.
I sing that song all the time, everywhere I go. I don't know, I sing everything. I sing Spotify, today's top hits, all of those songs. They just
Whatever's
get stuck
on
in
there.
my head. Yeah, just whatever comes into my mind. Sometimes I make up a lot of stuff in the shower. I'll just be like doing runs the whole time I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question. What is something that really inspires you?
I find, I guess, inspiration in when I go to another artist's concert or when I watch their interviews online. I really enjoy seeing what inspires them and seeing what they're doing, and I feel like that really inspires me to write and to perform. Every time I watch an interview or a concert, I go home and I immediately start just writing and playing and singing and just doing music. So I feel like just other artists really are very inspiring in their music and all the stuff they do.
I'm going to take this opportunity right now, real quick, to throw it over to our boy Devo, who has a question. Is it on Twitter? Is it a fan question in the audience?
This is going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
First of all, everyone's saying you're beautiful. They love your voice. They didn't think your voice sounded like that, so nice and calming.
Oh, thank you.
He looks like Sean. And from Best Fan, they're asking, who would you want to tour with in the future?
Wow, that's there are so many people I'd want to tour with. I feel like MLSE would be really fun to tour with.
Oh, yeah. Have you met her?
I have. I met her once in November at her concert. It was really quick, but I'd love to tour with her maybe. And I feel like Ed Sheeran might be a fun one to tour with too.
Can you imagine touring with Ed Sheeran?
I know, and he's such an amazing writer too. I feel like backstage he could write some songs and stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a little insight. So when Ed Sheeran was at Air Canada Centre, he had like a room backstage that was like dedicated to cats.
Oh, wow.
Because he loves his cats. So if you were to tour with Ed Sheeran, can you imagine walking through backstage and just walking through a room with like 9 cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's pretty
good.
jokes.
That's good.
Someone else is asking, how would you describe your sound or your genre?
Okay. My sound, it has changed dramatically over the past year. I started out with very, very much pop, very Shawn Mendes, Tori Kelly kind of thing. But I've taken it and I've kind of morphed it into this more urban sound too. So I guess I would say my style is urban pop, and I have, I guess, a very soulful vibe in there too. I like to throw soul into my songs, so
a little bit of that like gospel,
urban pop with some soul gospel. Yeah, that kind of
from
thing.
The family roots.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that a fan has ever done to you, or for you?
Well, the fact that you guys are here without even ever hearing my original music is pretty crazy. Yeah. I'd say, yeah.
That one, someone was just asking, who is one artist you'd like to collab with? We've already done that.
Yeah.
What are this is pretty specific. What are 3 things that make you happy?
Oh, wow. My family, first of all. They are everything to me. I don't know what I would do. I have the most supportive family ever when it comes to my music.
They're here today, aren't
they are. They're over there, yes, and yep. They're so supportive, and I feel like that's so important when you're an artist, is to have a supportive family, because we're back and forth to Toronto almost every day now, and to have them here with me and doing that for me is a huge, huge help. So my family, first of all, music, obviously. I don't know what I would be doing without music. Music is my everything. I love writing, love performing. And then number 3, music, family. I love good food.
You know what? That is a great answer.
Yeah. Good food makes me very happy.
What's your favorite food ever? Like, if you had to choose one food to eat for the rest of your life, Ryland, you have one food for the rest of your life. What is that?
I just had Mexican food. I just had Chipotle before I came in here, and that was pretty good. So it's on my mind right now, and
it's on your mind.
Probably Chipotle.
Okay. You know, I love Chipotle too.
Yeah?
It's great. Let's go on to the next one. How does it feel seeing your fan base grow?
It's amazing. Every time I go on Twitter or Instagram or whatever social media site I'm on, I see so many messages and notifications from fans, and it blows my mind how many there are now, and just they keep growing, and I get messages, people saying, hey, I just found you and I love your music, and every time I get a message like that or a comment like that, it's an amazing feeling. And especially when fans are saying, oh, your music or your covers or whatever has helped me, I was in a bad place and they've made me feel better or happy or whatever that is, it's really awesome.
And you have a couple 100,000 views on your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like, that is crazy.
That is really crazy. Because for a really long time, I was just posting videos or whatever, and they were getting some views and whatnot. But
were you kind of just like doing it yourself, kind of just like, let me throw this cover up and see what happens?
Yeah. All of my covers, my mom filmed them in the beginning, but I started doing them. I started doing them by myself. I'd set up a camera and have my recording stuff going, and I just record videos and post them. And over the past year, they've kind of gone a little bit they've blown up a little bit with hundreds of thousands of views and stuff, and I never pictured getting there, but it's very cool to be there now.
Of course. I'm going to ask you one more Twitter question before we open up the floor to questions from our fans here today. Did you always know that you wanted to be an artist?
I don't know if I always knew. I remember when I was really young, I've always sung and stuff. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be like a train engineer or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I love trains.
You just loved trains?
Yeah, and I've just I guess when I started playing that Guitar Hero game and Rock Band and stuff, and got really into that.
That was fun.
It was really fun. I started playing all of those songs and playing that game, and I started really loving it. And I did musicals at school, and then I thought, hey, this is kind of fun. And then that moment, when I was 10 and sang that song, that's when I really realized, yeah, I want to do this. And I remember being really inspired by Michael Jackson and Justin Bieber at the time, and thinking, I want to be like that one day.
Well, you are well on your way, Ryland. We're well
Hopefully.
on your way.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to open the floor up to some questions. If you guys have a question for
Yeah.
Ryland, don't be shy.
Ask away,
Devo
yeah.
is
We
right
got
over
some.
here.
We got some.
Oh, we got some questions on Twitter.
Yeah,
on
they're
YouTube,
wilding out.
Twitter?
They're wilding out right now.
Okay,
on
they're
YouTube.
wilding out.
They're very excited. They are very excited. Quick question: are you a dog person or a cat person?
Both, but
One or the other.
dogs. I have a dog, so I have to
enough.
say dog. Yeah.
And you may have answered it already, but they want to know who's your favorite artist of all time.
Of all time.
That's a tough question.
So
Of
tough.
all time. For $1 million.
That's even worse than the food question.
Right now, I feel like the most inspirational, what I can remember as the most inspirational, the one that I love the most would have to be Tori Kelly. I love her so much. Just her voice it can't be matched.
Have you seen her live?
I have. I saw her in Montreal last May, I believe, and I like dragged my mom. I'm like, Mom, can we go to the Tori Kelly concert? And I dragged her to Montreal, and it was like a 3-hour drive. But we got there and we got in, and it was amazing. She's so good, and I'd love to work with her one day, collaborate with her. Yeah.
Another one that we have is, what has surprised you most about the industry so far, the music industry?
People are really nice.
Were you expecting otherwise?
No. It's just you kind of think when outside this music industry, people say, oh, people in the music industry are so like mean, and they're all.
You hear different things.
You hear, yeah, but at least here in Canada, at least, people are really, really nice, and it seems like everybody is really helpful, and they are supporting you, and they want you to go far, and I feel like that's just been a very surprising thing, because I get really anxious when I go into places thinking, oh, are these people going to like me? But they're usually very supportive and really great, so I guess that's not a surprise necessarily, but yeah, a cool thing, I guess. Yeah.
Now, you come from a small town.
Yes.
What's it called again?
Deseronto.
Deseronto. I feel like it was the Toronto Junior. How does that influence your music? And would you consider moving to the big city, also known as the Six?
Yeah. So Deseronto, yeah, it's very small. It's like 2,000 people. It's out in the country, out east of here. I would say it's definitely inspired me a lot because being from there, there's, like we said, we go for walks. There's not a ton to do.
Okay.
So I feel like music is something that I've always turned to when I was feeling bored or whatever. I would go down and play music, and I've always just done music. I'd get home from school, do music all the time. And I feel like because of that, I've become who I am today, and now I'm much better because of that. I feel like if I was in the city, I'd be out doing stuff all the time. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Out and about.
Yeah. So I feel like just being from a small town has really helped me in that way. And yes, I would consider moving here because driving 2 hours back and forth every single day
That is
gets
exhausting.
very, yeah.
You could move in with me. Another person asks, favorite cover that you've done?
Ooh. I really enjoyed doing the Mercy video. That was really fun, the Shawn Mendes Mercy. Yeah, I just remember everybody was asking for it. They're like, do Mercy, and I'm like, guys, I need to learn it first.
Right.
Yeah, and so I learned it, and I went down to my basement and recorded it a couple times. It didn't take too long because it was just a very natural song for me, and it was really fun to record. And
Now, is that the video that
release.
Sean commented on, that he tweeted you
No,
on, or was it
he
something
commented.
previous?
He commented on the Tori Kelly Ed Sheeran "I Was Made for
Got
Loving
it.
You." That was a
Okay.
fun one to make too, just because
Okay.
of the guitar playing and stuff. But no, yeah, the Mercy one was really fun to make. Yeah.
All right, and I think a couple more here.
Cool.
One is a comment. Come to Argentina.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd love to.
so,
You gotta
mom,
go.
passport,
Gotta go
I
dad.
would love to.
And another one is, what advice would you give a person who wants to start singing?
Right. I've been asked this question a lot. I think the main thing would be, if you really want to do it, just go for it. And you can't care what anyone else thinks about it. I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of people saying, "Oh, you sound bad," or whatever. And I would just say, "Oh, well, whatever." And I'd just go home and I'd do it anyway. It was tough at times, but I would go home and I would still do it and I'd still work on it. And I just feel like hard work really, really does pay off. I remember hearing that all the time and thinking, "Oh, well, will it pay off? Will it?" And now I'm finally kind of doing it now, and it has paid off. And it's a cliche thing, but hard work really does pay off. And I'd say, yeah, definitely get yourself out there. If you have a YouTube, post covers, write a lot. I remember when I started writing, it was really difficult, but the more you write, the better you get at it. And yeah, just immerse yourself in music, just become better at it, and say that's what I say.
And another question we have is, I guess other than Shawn Mendes, have celebrities commented on your covers? Any other celebrities? And maybe to elaborate, maybe not necessarily on socials, maybe in front of your face, like have they
Right.
said?
I don't know if they've commented per se, but I've had a couple of likes. I had James Arthur liked my "Say You Won't Let Go" cover.
Yes.
And I think my manager showed it to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's good, cool." And Daya likes my cover of that Chainsmokers song that they did, and I think there was another one. I can't remember, but no, I've had a couple of likes and Shawn Mendes comments and stuff, so that's
Isn't that
it's been really cool.
The best feeling
It's
in the world,
absolutely
getting like recognition
yeah.
from the artist.
Have the
themselves.
seal of approval. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really cool. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really great. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you so much for answering my questions, your questions online. I think we're gonna get you to do a couple more songs if that's
Awesome.
okay.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm gonna exit stage right over here.
Great.
And
Awesome.
I'm gonna let you take the stage.
Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Awesome. All right.
Cool. All right, this one is called Say Goodbye. Hoping that you're calling, 'cause I've been missing you, wondering if you're with him, thinking about me too. But if it's too late to talk, if he's there by your side, you can tell me to stop and I'll say goodbye. Holding on to nothing. Tell me, do you still care? I'm restless for that one chance to show you that I'm still here. But if it's too late to talk, if he's there by your side, you can tell me to stop stop, and I'll say goodbye. Goodbye to all the memories we share. Goodbye to everything that we were. Baby, I don't wanna wait forever. I don't know what else to do but say goodbye to you. But if it's too late to talk, if he's there by your side, you can tell me to stop, and I'll say goodbye. Oh, if it's too late to talk, if he's there by your side, well, you can tell me to stop, and I'll say goodbye. I'll say goodbye.
Thank you, guys. Cool. All right, so this song I'm going to do is the one that you guys have probably been waiting for. The reason we're here tonight. So this song that I'm about to play is called Good to You. And just a little bit of a story about it before I start. This song, I guess, was written back in early December. And I just remember being super frustrated. I was at the height of songwriting frustration. I didn't know where my sound was going. I just remember thinking, well, who am I as an artist? And I just remember going in, and I was working with Locals Only Sound, who is here right now. They're over there, somewhere. And we wrote this song together. I remember it was the third day I came in and worked with them. And I was just feeling super frustrated. I didn't know what I was doing. And then I came in, and they played this idea for me. And I thought, wow, this is exactly what I was going for. It was this soulful, sort of urban pop sound that I was going for. And I just remember they played it for me, and I said, okay, this is what I've been trying to do with my music. And I went in, and it just kind of all came out at once. All the lyrics, I wrote them down, and I said, hey, here's some lyrics. We put it together, and it just sort of came together so organically, so quickly. We recorded a quick demo of it, and I remember thinking, okay, this is a cool song. And then a manager phoned me and said, we want this song to be the first single. And I said, okay, awesome. I'm down for that. So it is going to be released in a little bit, and I'm playing it for you right now. So this one is Good to You.
I've been stuck in morning, waiting for the beat. I've been running circles, searching for the key. A message in a bottle, floating in the sea, giving me the answer, giving all I need. And the thought of your love is enough to give me the answers. And I hate waking up when I know that it's not with you. Giving me a chance, 'cause darling, I've been loving all the things that you do. Just tell me you love me, and I'll be good good to you, babe. I'll be good to you. I was in the mountains, sheltered in a tree, following the rhythm, following the breeze. And that was where you found me. Found me in the rain and took me through the valley. And you took away my pain. Oh, the thought of your love is enough to give me the answer. And I hate waking up when I know that it's not with you. And giving me a chance, 'cause I didn't have been loving all the things that you do. Just tell me you love me, and I'll be good to you. Oh, just tell me you love me, babe, and I'll be good to you.
Thank you guys so much.
Ryland, that was so sweet. I think we're actually just going to take a couple more fan questions.
Cool, yeah,
before we
awesome,
head
yeah.
out. Just for the viewers watching at home, don't forget that the official lyric video for Good to You, which you just heard right now, is going to be premiering on Ryland's YouTube page.
Yeah.
It's going to be premiering right after this finishes, so make sure you check that out. The link is in the bio, or you could just go, right, like I said, to Ryland's YouTube page. Right now, I'm going to throw it back over to Debo, who's got us a fan question in the audience right over here. Right here.
Check
Cool.
1, check 2. Could you all hear me? All right, we are here with Kayla, and she wants to know.
What's unique about your music that differentiates it from others?
Wow. I guess what differentiates. Sorry.
It's okay.
What differentiates Chipotle? What differentiates me, I guess. I don't know. When I'm writing, I'm not necessarily. Well, I guess I am kind of going for a certain sound. But when I write, I'm just literally writing what comes out. When I go in and write, we put a track down, and I just kind of sing melodies over it, and whatever we think just kind of sounds good, we go with. And lyric-wise, I like to take lyrics just from lots of different experiences that I've had myself and that other people have had, that I've seen family members and friends have. Whatever the story may be, I just like to, I feel like all my songs are very me, and I like to, yeah, just take from all different experiences and write what I feel sounds good and what we feel sounds good. So I don't know if that answers the question exactly, but just I write what I feel, I guess. Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Thank you.
She's like, no, I want another question. I want another answer. A question from me, I guess, as a
Devo's
fan.
got a question.
Definitely.
What do you most look forward to on Scott Helm's tour?
Ooh, I'm very excited. This is my first tour.
Congratulations.
Thank
Ooh,
you. Thank you. I've
yeah.
only ever performed, I think, like 4 times a month. So it's going to be very cool to have like 7 dates across Ontario and Quebec and stuff. And I think the most exciting thing is just being able to perform for fans, being able to perform all my new original music and have all the lights and everything and whatever is
The
going
whole
on and
shebang,
the whole show. And I'm really excited to just share my original music finally, because it's been almost a year now that I've been writing it and haven't been able to. It's been very hush hush.
Yes.
Now I get to share it with people, so that's very exciting.
It'll be very exciting for your fans
Yes.
to finally hear it too.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ryland, thank you so much for coming out here today, for hanging out with us. Guys here today, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out too.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Viewers at home, thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to send a special shout out to the YouTube space as well for having us here today.
Yes.
I'm Emily Agard from MLSE Live and Air Canada Centre, here with Ryland James. We'll see ya. Bye.
See ya.